If you look at this iron branch, it has got rust.
So, what is rust? Rust is a reddish brown flasky substance that forms on iron or iron alloys. Like in my case, it's on my wrench. When they are exposed to oxygen and mixture over time, rust is the result of chemical reaction called oxidation. A lot of people think that we directly get rust as a product when iron reacts with oxygen in the presence of water or humidity. We can understand the chemistry behind rust with this reaction. Four atoms of iron reacts with three molecules of oxygen in the presence of water, and we get four molecules of iron 3 hydroxide. But wait, iron 3 hydroxide is not rust. It further gets dehydrated and transforms into hydrated iron 3 oxide. This is what we call rust. Rust isn't just Fe2O3, it's a hydrated form, meaning water molecules are loosely bound within the structure. So it is actually Fe2O3.XH2O. Dot here means it is in association with water molecules. But what does this X means? Here the X means number of water molecules are not fixed. It depends on humidity, temperature and how the surface conditions are. This makes rust a hydrated compound but not a definite compound like water or salt. Let's understand this with this example. There are 2 cups of rice with some water. Amount varies depending on how wet rice is. That's what XH2O represents. Some water, not a fixed amount.
But how many rust molecules are we getting?
Look, for every 2 molecules of iron 3 hydroxide, we get 1 molecule of rust after the dehydration. So, from this reaction, if we are getting 4 molecules of iron 3 hydroxide, so how many rust molecules are we getting? Okay, just a quick maths here. It's 4 over 2. Now we get, okay, it's here. For 4 molecules of iron 3 hydroxide, we get 2 molecules of hydrated iron oxide, which is rust. Okay, so we got to know so much about trust, but why are we even discussing this topic? Yeah, you know, right? Rusting sucks. Just think for a while, you bought a new cycle 2 years back and now it has rust on its pedal, on its chain. You will get really mad at this natural phenomena. But actually, if this doesn't happen, we will not exist. We won't even survive even for a second because our whole respiratory system is working just because of this natural phenomena. Let me explain how. Because hemoglobin, which is protein present in our red blood cells, has 4 iron atoms, and each iron atom bonds with one oxygen molecule, and then our red blood cells drops the oxygen wherever it's needed, like our muscles, our brain, and every single cell of our body. And then it also carries the carbon dioxide back to the lungs from where we breathe it out. So you can see that our whole respiratory system is working because of this natural phenomena. Firstly, why does even iron bond with oxygen so perfectly? Because iron is an element which would like to give off the electron from its outer shell, and the oxygen, which is a really electronegative atom, would like to gain some electrons. It's a greedy atom. And then it will bond with the iron, and this is why we exist. So it is not wrong to say that every natural phenomena that occurs on earth is directly or indirectly responsible for our life to exist. Thanks for watching.